Indeed, we must purge the heretics. I wanted to play this again. I've been wanting to play it for a little while. They have said that they're adding new groups to it though, but I enjoy it. So I'm playing on a general Grand Company, Company Captain difficulty level today. I have modified a couple of the difficulty settings just to make it a little bit more, I don't know, enjoyable for me, I guess. So I'm not constantly just scratching my head. Anyway. Let's-a go! Plus, I have stuff to do today, so I needed a little bit of a chillax stream, you know? I'll press space to continue, that'd be
Time
good.
flows in contradictions since the invasion. There's an unexpected slowness in the aftermath of an impossible victory. A languid sweetness of air, tasted by the hapless victor. And yet, I also feel the turning of change, and the accumulated minutiae that falls to the survivors. Corpses to be burned, fortifications to be rebuilt, neophytes to be blooded. Regardless of our losses, we are the angels of death, and we are always prepared for war. Not that these are concerns for the fledgling Primaris right now. Balfora is an unforgiving tutor. Dante says that you are blood angels. Prove it! Show me that the blood of the great angel flows within your veins.
Prove it.
Battle line squad ready.
Prove it. Look at them little angry boys. They're little angry boys.
Moving. Death to the Xenos swarm.
I'd have to turn that sound down, that is peaking.
Close combat support.
My fury will be fast.
To the sky, brothers. On our way.
I am the sword of Sanguinius. On my own.
I'm looking forward to when they do add more to this game, though. I really am. The big question is it going to be paid DLC or is it going to be normal DLC?
Always ready. Always
Because that's like
vigilant.
pretty important in this day and age.
Thin their numbers. They will not overwhelm us.
I've always felt that these aggressors should get like 2 action points. Because they never seem to do a lot of damage. Like, I'm not really all that sure how to take the aggressors. Like, how many did they kill? 2? 3? 3 aggressors killed 3. And them shooting from 2 pips of cover. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like the aggressors don't have enough oomph for what they're supposed to be.
I await their mistake.
But I think this runs strictly on tabletop rules, so I've probably been a little bit optimistic about that. Those guys did just get carved up, though. I'm pretty sure it runs strictly on tabletop rules.
Your orders.
On Baal 4 I was born, and should the Emperor will it, on Baal 4
For I shall die.
My vengeance will be final. My vengeance will be final.
The only thing I'm a little upset about is that I haven't actually seen any news as to what they're planning on adding. So like, I'm all in the dark. I'll get rid of those guys.
Battle line squad ready. We are the walls. We are the guns.
These dudes remind me of the mech suits from Planetside. The Terran mech suits.
With strength.
I do enjoy the aggressors, it's just they always seem to not be the greatest enemies. The greatest units, I should say.
Roger that.
When you upgrade them to have flamers, they're really, really good against like little tiny percent units like this, but then they're crap against absolutely everything, but I think they're crap against everything anyway, so... They're crap against everything.
We fight and we die for the Imperium.
Everyone's crap against everything. I don't actually know where the rest of the enemies are coming from. Kinda just... picking at straws here.
With haste.
I hope they get more than one race. Like, that's really gonna upset me if they only get one race.
They will regret coming this close. Overwatch.
That was fucking amazing.
Push them back.
New units would be nice, but it's not going to change anything, you know?
I hear something.
Did they mention what faction it's going to be? Like, is it going to be Orcs, Chaos, Angry Ladies?
Forward! Battle line squad ready.
Quality of life changes? What sort of quality of life changes would they need to add? I mean, aside the UI being occasionally clunky, the UI is quite good. Sorry, I shouldn't say the UI is quite good. The game in itself is quite good. It's crap too.
They shall not pass. The enemy thinks it can stay beyond our reach.
Oh, I think I saw that, but I didn't realize that was like a quality of life change. Because I've never actually gone into like a skirmish and played as the Tyranids, so I've never actually seen how the Tyranid link works. I've only been on the receiving end of it.
To the sky, brothers!
Give him the choppy.
By Your orders.
I have a suspicion they'll probably just add orcs. Seems a bit optimistic to me that they'd add like chaos or something. Well, that'll be helpful because sometimes shit does bounce and then other times it doesn't. Like this, it's really, really weird. Oh my god, I got 2 pointies. Yeah, there was supposed to be... My mic's gonna make a loud noise because I'm trying to move it.
In the grim darkness of the far future, there is only war.
This is supposed to take
People
place
are
right near
born,
the tear too,
they
so
live,
I hope the
they
chaos comes into
suffer
it.
And die. Rarely of natural causes. Days prior to the fall of Cadia, Dante faced his greatest challenge. High Fleet Leviathan had broken through the Krypton shield, and the Tyranids bore directly for the sacred homeworld of the Blood Angels, Baal. Sons of Sanguinius rallied from the far corners of the galaxy. Complete strangers died side by side as brothers. Yet even this unprecedented congregation could not hold back the Great Devourer.
I like this Terminator armor there,
In
but
their
you don't get
darkest
Terminator
moment,
armor in
the
this
Blood
game.
Angels gathered around Lord Commander Dante. A last stand. They gave themselves to the Red Thirst and stood in defiance of the alien. Not for survival, for the chapter was doomed, but for the honor of their sire, the great Angel Sanguinius. And then, pandemonium, the Cicatrix Maledictum opened and tore the galaxy in two. Time stretched, contorted. Demons of Khorne poured across the moon of Baal Primus, tearing at Xenos and Marines alike. Havoc reigned. But just as quickly as it appeared, the Cicatrix Maledictum contracted. It took with it both the demons and vast swathes of High Fleet Leviathan. In their place, the Indomitus Crusade appeared, helmed by the Avenging Sun himself, Primarch Rabute Gilliman. The Blessed Primarch didn't just bring relief to Baal. He brought with him the Primaris Space Marines, thousands bearing the mark of the Blood Drop. The Primaris were larger, stronger, more resilient than their firstborn brethren. But to the Blood Angels, they represented a different kind of salvation. The promise of these super soldiers was of an improved gene line, more pure and closer to that of Sanguinius. Away from prying ears, Archmagos Call whispered that they showed fewer signs of the flaws that plagued the great angel's blood. No more thirst beating at their hearts. No more armor to be painted black. A semblance of normality has since returned to Baal. The monolithic Indomitus Crusade prepares to leave. Commander Dante, now Lord Regent of half of the Imperium, works to heal his chapter and Baal of the trauma suffered at the hands of Leviathan. And on the moon Baal Secundus, Sergeant Carlion hurries to the aid of a sanguinary priest.
So that kind of puts into perspective where in the 40k timeline we are. Apparently, the High Fleet Leviathan wasn't too terribly impressed with Chaos's little interruption there. I'm in management, oh my gosh. I don't actually know how much pointage I have. How much pointage do I have? 480.
Primaris restless, eager. It is my duty to assess their potential here on the Salts of Balfora. Through combat, I intend to discover who these red-armored giants truly are. Some of them take in the vistas of the Salt like bored tourists. There's little regard for the skies and sands that shaped our father. They will learn quickly. Or Balfora will kill them. She does not tolerate laxity.
Requisitions is new to me.
We find will also be new
the last time I played through this, I didn't have requisition units, so I don't actually know what they are exactly.
In these days following Leviathan's devastation, we are a chapter awash with fresh blood.
I enjoyed this game, so to hear they're adding new stuff to it makes me very happy.
Sergeant, with the relay offline, I was afraid only the Xenos had heard my calls for backup. Make haste. My reductor still has work to do.
As you say, brother. The Bloodblades of the Eighth
Aren't bolters supposed to use explosive tip rounds? Aren't they supposed to detonate on contact? Or am I thinking of, maybe they're just rocket propelled. Move my fatties up towards the front.
The sanguinary priesthood serves the will of the chapter. I go where I am needed.
Nom 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 nom. Give me the gland.
My duty is service. They will fear to tread close.
We are the Bloodblades of Skyfall. With strength. The Swarm has no right to live.
My fury will be fast.
We fight and we die.
You know what I do miss? When I was playing, like, the old Dawn of War games, when you used to use the Space Marines jetpacks, when they landed, they did, like, splash damage. Only one type of Space Marine actually has that ability, and it's, like, literally an ability. And I think when I was playing those Dawn of War games, that treated me a little bit better than it probably should have.
Ready to strike.
I think it spoilt me a little bit.
Death to the Xenos Swarm.
I love that I don't have to actually wait between my units doing their thing, though. If I tell different units to attack different things, they just do it all. I don't have to wait for one to finish and the next to start. And this little dude that got away with absolutely nothing, even though that just happened, I'm still not particularly impressed. Oh, they got guns now. They got flesh borers. I also never used to get that overlay either. I see, I see. Taking fire!
I hear them out there.
We hear them everywhere. We must go, little sanguinary priest. Can you melee them? No. Oh, well.
Whatever the angel requires.
Pew, 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 pew. Pew, 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 pew. He's trying his best, alright?
You will fall before me.
No!
We are the Furious Sanguinius.
I am the
Righty.
sword of Sanguinius.
You know, sometimes I wonder if just meleeing these things wouldn't be better. What was that? Oh, they have veterancy now. Look at that. Remember before the last time? Because you watched me play the last time, when they never got veterancy. So now there's actually a reason to bring a whole bunch of old units. I'm actually glad I started playing through this again now. I just thought this was going to be another, like, just another muck around playthrough, but it, very clearly I actually get something decent. A new experience. I'm a little excited.
Battle line squad ready.
It probably helps that I like the game to start with, but, you know. Excitement is excitement. Yeah, I mean, before, like, the last time I played through this particular difficulty setting, I had no qualms at all about just throwing away units. Because there was no point in keeping them. If something died, you just... like my librarians, for example. I used to just throw my librarian units away. Just chuck them into combat and just let them go. Now I actually have a reason to keep the bastards alive. Although if that's the only stat bonus they get...
Assault Marines ready.
1 accuracy and 1 critical chance, it's... because they all look the same, 1 accuracy and 1 critical chance.
We fight and we die for the Imperium.
That's probably not going to help the librarians too much.
My vengeance will be
Phew.
On our way.
Still gives me a crap hill range,
The
though.
blood is strong.
I'm sure.
Do not falter.
Heal yourself, why not? We'll go with that.
Moving. Affirmative.
That's... I don't know, that's... Even though it's only accuracy, it's still kind of exciting.
Walls. We are the guns.
Maybe not for any of these units, because honestly the starting units are pretty good, like the intercessors are quite good, but... like the plasma, the ranged plasma guys, they're really questionable at range. Like, the last thing you want is for them to shoot at something and miss. So it's quite exciting to know that you could... or that you can get better accuracy with those units.
Close combat support. They will regret coming this close.
No action points. No action points.
I await their mistake.
Makes me happy. Happiness sounds. Now all I need is Terminator armor and I'll be happy. I'll be like truly happy.
Ready to strike. We are the Bloodblades of Skyfall.
Although these assault squads are still going to be pretty crap.
Thin their numbers. They will not overwhelm us.
The poor assault squads just get nothing out of this game.
We are the guns.
On Ball 4 I was born.
Assault squads are shocking. Poor guys.
Ball 4 I will die.
Excellent mobility, like their mobility is second to none in the game, but
You will fall before
they just, I don't know. They need something, the poor little dudes. But again, like I said, I suppose it comes down to the fact that it's all tabletop, so
Bloodblades of Skyfall.
they can't really have too much, I guess.
We are the lords of the assault doctrine.
If their veterancy gave them evasion, it would be nice. Because they don't need accuracy, because you mostly use the chainswords. So yeah, if it was, instead of 1 accuracy, if it was like 1 evasion and critical chance, or like 0.5 evasion or something, you know. Just something. It'd be nice.
We fight and we die.
But it is what it is.
For they are grand.
Or they are grand.
Overwatch.
I remember I had a fair bit of issues, or a fair bit of trouble on this mission too. I found out that when you're playing this on the hardest difficulty setting like this, like a lot of the time I couldn't work out why the enemy units were actually moving so far, like especially these things. Like when they use their little poop cloud and then they move again, I couldn't work out why the hell they
The enemy thinks it can stay
so
beyond
far,
our
but
reach.
apparently when you're playing on the hardest difficulty setting,
Of course.
the enemies get a movement bonus. Which I found out today when I was actually looking through the stuff. I'm like, oh, okay, well that explains like everything.
Battle line squad ready. Ready to strike.
The blood of Sanguinius flows in my veins.
Heelys. Whoosh.
Do not falter!
His heel's fucking shit still though.
Their death is our only option. Sanguinius guides every strike.
1 armor piercing.
Their death is our only option.
Enemies out of range, enemies too close.
Open fire!
Oh, I didn't even notice that little group there. I should have hit them. Oh well.
Roger that.
These things happen, don't they?
will regret coming this close.
These things, they happen.
We fight and we die for the Imperium.
I gotta say though, it's nice. Nice when you come back to a game and they've added like stuff that's useful,
Moving.
like the veterancy, for example.
Your orders.
So I come back and like it's a whole new, it's not. I wouldn't say it's a whole new like experience, but you know, it's a new experience.
You will need more than
It's a
that.
different experience. Should have got another drink before I started. I'll have to grab one after I finish this mission.
The enemy waits for us.
I also probably should have left some intercessors down here. I didn't think they were all gonna just Hock up here. Yeah, I didn't think that this whole everything here, I didn't think that was gonna happen. I kind of expected them to split, which they haven't. Right. Now I'm sort of afraid to take Brother Arturo away.
The sons of Sanguinius.
The blood waits. I go where I am needed.
Affirmative. Look past their haze, brothers.
I'm really not sure about this.
Crush the enemies of the Imperium.
I'm worried about my aggressors. I can't move them out of there either.
Sanguinius watches over
They
us.
are very stuck there.
We are the lords of the assault doctrine. For the Emperor. Battle line squad ready. They shall know death.
I don't know how many units can actually rack up there. I think only 2. Not that it matters, because...
For Sanguinius.
I am the sword of Sanguinius.
I should have thought about this particular one a bit harder. I killed it. Bonus. Who hasn't moved?
Affirmative.
Yep. That sounds like a great idea. Move them forward. See, I'm not too fussed about these melee units because that will happen. I'm worried about these things meleeing me because they actually hurt. And their poison is going to slowly work its magic on me. I might lose those aggressors. Because there's a lot of enemies just piling through there. Not all of them have ranged weapons, which is great, but quite a few of them do. Enough of them do to be a problem.
More targets are coming.
I wonder if I can
For the Emperor.
hit anything from there.
We fight and we die for the Imperium.
Well, not super ideal, but... if I buff them... not that I think it's going to help, but you know.
My vengeance will be final.
No airstrike this early, I don't think.
Sanguinius watches over us.
No airstrike until later. I don't want to jump these guys in there because I know if I jump them in, I know exactly what's going to happen.
Crush the enemies of the Imperium.
Fucking get that up, yeah. Oh, man down. I like to start shooting at these ones that have guns, so I can sort of keep funneling up the melee ones.
The sanguinary priesthood serves the will of the chapter.
I'm gonna have to just deal with the fact that I'm losing these aggressors. These aggressors are being lost. I made a poor career choice, and now people are suffering the consequences of my actions.
Under fire!
Honor them, brothers, that they died before they fell.
That's alright. I don't really use aggressors a lot later on. Like these assault squads, I don't really use them a lot later on. Why are you guys not shooting at them?
Contempt is my armor.
I'm not even sure if I'll be able to walk this off.
I hear something.
I may have absolutely cocked this up. Makes me wish those aggressors actually had flamers. Because he's still got another turn, and I think they're going to keep spawning until he finishes his turn. I think I'm going to have to reload this. I'm going to go and grab a drink real quick while ice loads in, even though it's going to load before I get back. Well, this is not ideal.
We are the walls. We are the guns. Close combat support.
I am ready to help.
I didn't think it auto-loaded. Or auto-saved. I thought it saved once in the menu and once when you started. Here we go. Alright, take two.
I am ready to help. Whatever the angel requires.
We are the walls. We are the guns. The swarm has no right to live. Forward! Your orders. Moving. Forward! For the Emperor. We fight and we die for the Imperium.
Just got robbed of that one.
My vengeance will be final.
Go and shoot the one with full health, you asshole. You absolute wanker.
Thin their numbers. They will not overwhelm us.
Fucking blood angels.
Under fire!
Fast forward. Noom. Oof. Oh. One of you dickheads hit him. Look at this guy. This little dude should buy a lotto ticket. I wonder if I can just sort of sneak this guy around. If they're all just gonna funnel through one lane, then I may as well try and sneak him around. Can you shoot the same frickin' target?
We are the lords of the assault doctrine.
Not too much there.
Victory for the Bloodblades. Victory for Skyfall. My vengeance will be final.
Groan. Yep.
We are the sons of Sanguinius.
Yep.
Your orders. Death to the Xenos swarm.
I was hoping they would do a lot more to that than
We are
that.
the sons of Sanguinius. Affirmative.
It's amazing how sometimes they just do really, really well, and then other times they just potato. Sometimes you just get what it says on the box, and then there's other times where it's just like, yeah, no, I don't think so. Look at this little dude, he's got away with it.
We are the walls. We are the guns.
Biff! Their melee attack gets really good later on when you can upgrade
Your
it.
orders.
When, you know.
Moving.
Yep, that tabletop. It's cool though that you can play tabletop games like this now.
Death to
I don't
the
know whether
Xenos
that's a good
swarm.
or a bad thing, but I like it.
We are the Bloodblades of Skyfall. Yes.
XCOM's shocking. Good game, but it's... I don't know where they get their fucking number generators from. XCOM's like Final Fantasy. Where you can have like a 90% fucking success chance and it'll still fail.
With haste.
Pew. Pew. Yeah. Now, I'm just gonna get Brother Arturo to leg it down here. Yes, this may not have been a good idea. Oh no. That's alright. He can heal himself, so as long as he kills like one of those and doesn't get absolutely poleaxed. And I can just take, like, an assault squad. I can just take my assault squad over there, so that's not a problem.
Taking fire!
The blood is strong. Do not falter.
He has pretty good chain blade attack, too. He doesn't have potato chain blade like some people. And then I can just...
Sky, brothers!
I don't know how far I can make these guys jump, but...
On our way!
At the very least, I can start moving them over there, because he'll survive another hit. Maybe, hopefully.
You will fall before me.
Maybe, hopefully. It also depends on what they do. If the AI potatoes and tries to move that group away, he should attack them.
Roger that! We fight and we die for the Imperium.
Should. Oh dear.
Your orders. They shall not
Alright.
pass.
So the big guys are coming over. The Venom Thropes are coming over. What are you guys doing? Why don't do that? That was not proper. I shouldn't have done that. I should have been a bit more specific with where I... So he's killed another 2. So the more he just keeps clearing that group out, the less health he gets fucking knocked off every time.
My chainsword thirsts for their blood.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Now my assault squad's here, so I'm good. So even if that one tries to attack, he should get a pistol reaction attack. Which means he should kill it. And then from here I can just sort of...
For the Emperor.
I don't know, line up my assault
Your
squads.
orders.
Their death is our only option. On Balfour I was
Probably
born.
wasn't wanted
Should the
how I wanted to do that.
On Balfour I will die.
It's a bit
Victory
tacky,
for
but
the
that's
Blood
alright.
Knights. Victory for Skyfall.
We'll go with this.
Always ready. Always vigilant.
And we'll put you in Overwatch, but we'll make you shoot somewhere where you're actually going to hit. Same with you guys. So hopefully they won't shoot all the way down. I don't think they'll shoot until something gets to that point that I selected. Which means they'll actually be able to hit it, instead of, you know, the whole frickin' burst going down range and only tapping them. No! Pew! Perfect, look at that.
The day's darkest, we prevail
Works like a
through
frickin'
control.
dream. I don't even think I need to move this assault squad.
The blood of
Can just leave 'em there,
Sanguinius
just in
flows
case.
in my veins.
They will regret coming
From in
this
Overwatch. I should be able to melee these. Give him another bit of a melee tap. Oh, bullshit. Look at this. 8 health. 8.
Look past their haze, brothers. We
Mongrel.
fight and we die for the Imperium.
Then I'll set my Overwatch down again.
We are the walls. We are the guns. The Swamp has no right to
And then I'll set my Overwatch down again.
overwatch. We are the walls. We are the guns. We fight and we die for the Imperium.
Then I'll set my Overwatch down again.
We are the walls. We are the guns. 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 We are the guns.
Perfect. Look at this. Cheesing the system.
I await their mistake.
Cheese that system.
Only waits for us.
I hear something.
I think that should be the only one I have left.
Assault Marines ready.
Go on, you. Hurry up.
They shall not pass.
I don't know how many enemies are down here in this little plane, though. I'm a bit worried. I'm a bit worried I'm going to move down to try and get this progenoid gland, and it's just going to flood me. On the plus side, though, I've got plenty of room to... Well, if they start coming now, I've got plenty of room until they get to me, but I'm going to have to move down to get that. Because then after I get that, I'm going to have to clear out the last of the enemy forces, so it's not like I can just, you know, kill them and I'm done, sort of thing.
Yes.
Heal him up. Perfect. I'll aim him that way, so hopefully he can shoot something if it... Sure. If it comes, I will bombard them, but they are out of range. We'll use this back row to kill these guys. Because...
Battle line squad ready.
Back, guys. You there, you there. Oops. There.
Overwatch.
You... Fuck, I don't really know where you can fire. There.
Always ready. Always vigilant.
They will fear to tread
Alright.
close.
This group is the one I'm a little worried about. Venom thropes, because if they come up, they're going to poison me, and I'm fairly confident they're going to happily walk up to me. They've got plenty of movement points. Unless I can entirely suppress them, which I don't think I'm going to be able to do. No, they're going to poop. Are they? Did I suppress them enough? Did, yes. Excuse me, sirs. I need that body.
I go where I am needed.
I go where I am needed. Harvest. Alright.
Heavy fire support.
So... Nom coffee.
Ready to strike. Battle line squad ready.
Okay, now let's see if I can move up. God. Actually drink Ethiopian coffee. I love Ethiopian coffee.
We fight and we die for the Imperium.
Victory for the Bloodblades. Victory for Skyfall.
Let's give them a bit of a buff.
Always ready. Always vigilant.
Perfect.
The swarm has no right to live.
The swarm has no right to live. The whole group went down. Perfect.
We're the sons of Sanguinius.
And I'm gonna have to leave those guys there, I think.
Moving.
Because otherwise my priest isn't gonna be able to get through to that body. Now here comes the big bad shit.
The enemy thinks it can stay beyond our reach.
They did a good job of those. This is where I wish I had the research for grenades.
Of course.
Just yeet some grenades into that group.
Your orders.
Alright, well I'm here, so I'll heal.
I am the sword of Sanguinius.
Move this way, move him over there.
Before I was born,
Juggle, juggle.
and should the Emperor will it, on Balfora, I will die.
He got Surge. I'm not too fussed about that. Let's just get some pistol attacks in. That didn't work.
To the sky, brothers! Ready to strike. Battle line squad ready. Close combat support.
I've actually put myself in a much worse spot than I thought I was.
The sanguinary priesthood serves the will of the chapter.
Surge. No, he can't get it.
We are the sons of Sanguinius.
I've just lined up everything here.
Always ready, always vigilant.
Oh sweet, they suppressed him. Well, they can't get through, but they can poop at the line. Not ideal, but it's better than nothing, isn't it? At the very least, if they're pooping there, then it just means that these two groups are getting hit by it, so I can sort of manage that.
I am ready to help. That is the last of the protenoids that I can gather here. Your assistance has been noted, Sergeant.
Your assistance has been noted, Sergeant.
We fight and we die for the Imperium.
My vengeance will be final.
I just have to keep trying to keep stuff healed now.
They shall know death. Crush the enemies of the Imperium.
Although it's all fun and games until they hit you back,
The sanguinary priesthood serves the will of the chapter.
then it's not funny anymore. How many groups are remaining? 12. Jesus Christ.
We are the sons of Sanguinius.
All I have to do is make sure one survives. And if they keep doing that, they're probably going to do quite well at surviving. Depends on what happens. Like, I don't know how many of these guys have flesh borers. There's another group up there with flesh borers. It also depends on if these guys actually melee them. If the venom thropes don't melee anything, and they just keep spitting down acid or poison spots, then I probably won't have to worry too much. I can just sort of pick them off. It's only when the venom thropes actually sort of come up and start whacking things that I have to worry. Because the poison's mitigatable. Like, sometimes I think it's another dice roll mechanic. It's another yes-no roll to affect poison on all units in range.
The blood is strong.
So I can just keep sort of healing and hoping for the best.
All that will be left of you is the stain of your spilt venom.
We are the blood blades of Skyfall.
It's not ideal, but I mean...
Victory for the Bloodblades. Victory for Skyfall. Sanguinius guides every strike.
I don't even actually know what it is. Whatever it is, they're not supposed to be. Oh.
Ready to strike.
Well, the aggressors aren't getting damaged by it, but the assault squads are. The aggressors only have, like, the toxic debuff. So now I need to try and work out which one of these groups have flesh borers, which is this group. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, they have flesh borers too. That's not ideal. Oh, they're poisoned. Everyone's poisoned. Oh, they've all got flesh borers. What the fuck? Well, this just got really complicated really quickly. I was hoping I could just keep funneling through melee units. I think this little group at the back here are the only ones that are melee. Oh no, there's another melee group over there. I'm gonna have to heal this group now, because they're not looking too crash hot. They just keep sending forward these guys though.
Always ready, always vigilant.
Oh, they're melee. There's a melee group in the middle there. They're melee. So all their flesh borer ones are at the back.
My vengeance will be fun.
See one there on no fucking life. I was hoping I could hit it. Damn it. There's one there on 3 health.
Close combat support.
They're all melee. So let's just put fucking rounds into the next group.
Thin their numbers. They will
You.
not overwhelm us.
Alright. Let's see how we go. Yeah, because anything that tries to attack these guys are going to force that pistol reaction. So I'm not fussed about anything melee coming through there. Because I'm fairly certain these guys will suppress them into a retreat like they have been doing. I have 1-on-1 health. I think I might lose 2 aggressors at the end of this turn. I suppose as long as I don't lose all 3.
The blood of Sanguinius flows.
Nope,
in
they
my
walked it off.
veins.
Heal them up!
They shall know death.
Perfect.
Sanguinius guides every strike.
So now I just got to try and pick off the ones with flesh borers, which is you.
We fight and we die for the Imperium.
I think the group behind them has flesh borers as well. And that's pretty much it.
Shall not pass.
Alright. I see one more group that definitely has flesh borers. Get in there.
Under fire.
Trying to get in and get a good little view of what's going on there.
Their sacrifice
No!
will have meaning. By the blood.
Disappointment. I'm disappointed in you. I trusted you, and you let me down.
I am ready to help. My chainsword thirsts for their blood.
There can only be
Disappointment.
my
Disappointment of the highest order. You. You. And I'll shoot over at the back there at that whole group because hopefully I can kill a couple of them and just stem the damage that comes back up at me.
I await their mistake.
Gotcha, could you at least attack the ones that are sort of half dead? started off as a very big group that was meleeing, but didn't quite get there in the end. The problem is I have no grenades yet. And if these intercessors had grenades, it would have been super easy because I could just yeet grenades over at these groups. It wouldn't kill them, but it'd thin them out enough that it would, you know, make a significant difference.
The blood of Sanguinius flows in my veins.
Ooh.
We fight and we die for the Imperium.
Chop chop. I swear this guy's chainsword attack is better than this.
My fury will be fast.
Away!
You will fall before me.
I don't know how they got so dead, though. I mean, I know this priest doesn't heal very well, but the priest is a pretty crap healer.
The Swarm has no right to live. Your orders.
I think the last time I played, I ended up using 2 priests just because one wasn't enough to keep things alive.
The blood is strong. Do not falter.
The Swarm has no right to live.
Wasn't what I wanted you guys to do, but fine. That's okay. You can do whatever you like, whatever makes you happy. Surge.
This blood invigorates me.
Fucking glad I made you do that.
We fight and we die for the Imperium.
God, you still didn't get them all.
Contempt is mine.
You got one of them. Fucking bloke. Ram ram.
Before me.
Sergeant Carleon of the 8th. This is Matano. Respond, brother.
Captain Matano. You've earned the rank, brother. Use it.
But these council meetings are
I lost them. My poor little dudes. My poor little aggressors. Not that they really need any more accuracy. They're pretty spot on. I got more requisition units. It actually tells you in the little numbers there. That's cool. Oh well. My little dudes, they tried. Bless their little hearts. See, there's the assault cannon strafe. Not sure what I should do. How many points do I have? 4.
The sanguinary priesthood serves the will of the chapter.
Okay, we'll take that, and we got 3 points. So I suppose we will go with...
Sanguinius watches.
I want to get down to that frag grenade, because that's going to be helpful. Gotta get...
It is regrettable that Brother Eituro presented
See,
himself
Hellblasters
from a
are going to be
position of
good.
weakness. That is far different than how a Blood Angel is typically introduced to the sanguinary priesthood. I must hope the first impression is not lasting on these Primarchs.
Plasma infantry will be very good with that accuracy buff.
These scattered remains have little left to recover. I doubt there is much here.
I could have brought another unit. Oh well. Brother Arturo, you go to the rear. You assault guys go to the rear. You go to the rear. Bring you guys up here. There we go.
On Val 4 I was born. and shall
I
Emperor will it.
quickly did some Azul Lane. I don't know if I did enough.
For the Emperor,
Move everybody
Heavy
forward
fire
one.
support.
Move you up there.
we are the Bloodblades of Skyfall. For Sanguinius.
Of course.
Sanguinius guides every strike.
Gotta squeeze out those Azul Lane dailies.
Swarm has no right to live.
Although I do admit I haven't actually been doing anything while I've had this open. I should probably have a quick check. I gotta restart all my commissions. Restart all of the commissions. Restart the classroom. Because I'm using purple books. Dorm room. See if I can get Urakazi out of the dorm yet. Umikazi, and yes I can. Out. Because I need extra experience, so stop hogging my dorm. Finally got Tosa.
We are the sons of Sanguinius.
Whatever the angel requires.
Oh god. Please.
Whatever the angel requires.
The angel requires you to shoot straight. That's all the angel requires today.
Orders. With precision, brothers. Death to the Xenos swarm. With precision, brothers.
Perfect. Look at that.
Roger that.
Beautiful.
Thin their numbers. They will not overwhelm us.
So, I mean, it's pretty rare that these guys miss. Unless they're shooting at their most extreme range. It's pretty rare they miss.
I hear something.
Sergeant, Captain Matano said we would find you here. We've been sent to help with your recovery mission.
The aid is welcome. I do not wish to needlessly add to the bodies here.
The aid is welcome.
Whatever the angel requires.
The aid is welcome.
Always ready. Always vigilant.
I think so.
We fight and we die for the Imperium.
I haven't looked at her, so
Yes.
I'm not 100% sure what she goes to.
Moving. For the Emperor.
Hang on, I can have a look now. Because I maxed her out today. Yeah, so Mater only goes to 5 stars. RNG felt sorry for you.
Land speeder crew awaiting orders. On the move.
Okay, that's that.
Battle line
Rounds
squad
into
ready.
these guys. Try and cull that number a little bit. Perfect.
I await their mistake.
The enemy thinks it can stay beyond our reach.
The enemy thinks he can stay beyond our reach. I don't know why Tyranids would think they could stay beyond our reach or why they would want to, but hey, the thought's there. The thought is there.
Taking fire! Picked up movement on the Auspex.
Little guys, they get points for trying.
Taking fire!
I just heard someone squeak at something. My medic's nowhere near them, so that's going to be interesting. Path is not direct enough. Yeah, good on
You
ya.
will fall before me.
Good on ya. Tell me my path isn't straight enough. Fix you right up.
The blood waits.
Pew pew pew. That was not the pew 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 I was after. Anyway.
They will fear to tread close.
The swarm has no right to live.
He still didn't kill them all. It's ridiculous, really.
Yes.
On my honor.
Affirmative. Your orders.
But we do what we must. Okay, that's them. Now I gotta try and get these guys in somewhere.
Got it.
There is something over here, I just don't know where it
Need a
is.
scout?
There they are.
On the move. Lining up anti-swarm firing solution.
Bring out the heavy bolter. Why are you like
You'll
this?
need more than that.
Why? Why are you like this? Look at him. What are they trying to do there? That was a zone of control attack. That means they're moving past them.
Under fire!
That's just fucking rude. Is what that is. Yeah, see, there's some graze attacks. So whatever's up there, for whatever reason. Fast forward this, get moving. There's stuff over there, apparently. Okay. Stop whinging. Why are you whinging?
We are the Bloodblades of Skyfall. By the blood!
Yeah, that was probably a shit thought that I just did.
Contempt is my armor.
Gonna need more than contempt if you keep that up.
We
Hell.
fight and we die for the Imperium.
I was actually hoping that would finish the job. Clearly it did not.
We are the lords of the assault doctrine.
Bloody hell.
For Sanguinius.
That took a lot longer than I wanted it to.
We are just and righteous before the eyes of the Emperor.
Ready to strike. Crush the enemies of the Imperium.
Alright, gets rid of them, at least. Move these guys over here so they're out of
Ready to help.
the nasty ground. Did I move these guys? I think so. No?
Got it.
Gotta move my land speeders.
On the move. With speed. Ready for recon.
Alright, perfect. Or as perfect as this pathetic... Oh, one of them just flopped. Got the bad rolls on the poison today. Everybody got
The
hammered.
enemy thinks it can stay beyond our reach.
I'm not too thrilled at where I'm seeing a couple of those enemy pips either. There's definitely a couple behind me. I'm not too sure I'm particularly okay with that. Especially since I don't know what they are. I just know there's enemies there.
Balfora I was born, and should the Emperor will it, on Balfora.
Heal those guys. Probably start moving them up, I think.
For the Emperor.
With haste.
I'm just a little concerned that something might be
Your orders.
being a bit sneaky and coming up behind me. This poor guy is just... he's alone.
We are the sons of Sanguinius.
Sanguinius watches over us.
Oh, I forgot to move those fucking land speeders. Oh well.
The enemy waits for us.
I would actually like this game to interact with cover a bit better. I remember the last time I played, the game like your units didn't actually interact with cover items particularly well. And I can actually show an example on this map, because I remember it was on this map that I actually noticed it outright. These little hovels, like there's a tile here, right? I didn't think they'd show up, but they do. So if I put my infantry in there, this barrier here actually counts towards whatever I'm shooting at's cover. And the same for like over here. It's the same thing. Like if I have infantry there shooting out, yeah. And yes, it is stupid, and I don't like it. Nyong, nyong.
Close combat support.
But unfortunately, that is what it is.
The blood of Sanguinius flows in my veins.
Heal. Whoosh.
My duty is
Move you
service.
over here. Move you guys over here.
My vengeance will be final.
I was hoping for something a little bit better than that.
Sanguinius.
That was more than a little crap.
They will regret coming this close.
Um,
Heavy fire support.
Everything's a bit crap. But yeah, that is a bit stupid. It's something that I really wish they would have a look at, because having cover that just doesn't act as cover, it just acts as an obstacle, is not ideal. Because it kind of defeats the purpose of, you know, the Space Marines even using it. There's one there that's a hit off fucking dying. And this guy's just gonna get fucking axed. Again, I'm not sure why they did that.
Push them back.
I think it may also count as to what sort of unit takes cover behind it. Like, I don't think the land speeders actually suffer from it. So maybe it's a height thing. Like, I'm wondering if maybe it's just a height thing. So, Space Marines, for example, would be classified as small units.
We are the lords of the assault doctrine.
This little dude. He's living his best life, that little dude.
Need a scout?
I need a lot of things, mate. Don't think you're gonna be a lot of things for me, though, just yet. Nope, still a ways off.
Anti-grav ready.
There can only be victory.
Oh, don't do that. That's
On
silly.
Val 4 I was born, and should the Emperor win it, Val 4 I will die.
It should be enough.
We are the sons of Sanguinius.
As you can see, the Space Marines have enough trouble shooting things that are close to them anyway.
Battle line squad ready.
Oh, are you serious? The one dude that's on 2 health they didn't shoot. They shot everything but him.
Roger that. With precision, brothers.
Fucking guys. Oh, there's another group back there. Are you serious?
Yes.
Oof. Suppressed. He can survive. He can live. These poor guys are getting hammered though. Because I was trying to keep that guy alive.
Victory for the Bloodblades. Victory for Skyfall. When Balfora I was born, and should the divinity of Balfora, I will die.
The blood is strong. Do not falter.
This little dude's just trooper, just holding on.
Assault Marines ready.
If I pull him all the way back, he can just jump up. Hopefully my speeders can get close enough to shoot at those guys now. It's gonna be wishful, but
Land speeder crew awaiting orders.
come on lads, make use of those heavy bolters.
Thin their numbers. They will not overwhelm us. Your orders.
Who still has action points? Yeah, Overwatch. I know those can't get anywhere near me yet. So I'm not
Movement on the
too
order.
fussed about them yet. I am fussed about these though,
Taking fire.
for that reason. Why didn't you shoot? It's a bit late now. These two are just trying their best.
All that will be left of you is the stain of your spilt venom.
They shall know death.
I am ready to help.
I don't think I can empower a heal on cooldown and have it work. I have to hold on to that.
I am the sword of Sanguinius. On my honor.
Yeah, my Space Marines are a bit crap.
We fight and we die for the Imperium.
Actually, they might not need to shoot those. I might be able to
Got it.
get the land speeders to kill them. Maybe.
Need a scout?
If I haven't moved him too close. The heavy bolters can be very weird.
Your orders.
Okay, so... Can you shoot again? Yes.
Ready to strike.
Alright.
We are the sons of Sanguinius. Overwatch. We fight and we die for the Imperium. They shall not pass.
I'm just trying to buy myself some time for this poison to cycle. These guys are about to get lit up. One more. Yeah. What? Where do these two come from?
We are the walls. We are the guns.
Oh, there's still a poison spot up there.
For the Emperor. Your orders. To the sky, brothers!
This guy's living his best life up there.
Ready for recon. Got it.
I await their mistake.
More venom tropes. Lots more venom tropes. What the hell? Bloody guys.
Their death is our only option.
Your orders. Moving.
The blood of Sanguinius flows in my veins.
Move him up there.
We fight and we die for the Imperium.
And then I should be able to use an empowered heal on these guys.
The blood is strong. Do not falter.
Big heal. And apparently I get another heal for free. Yeah.
Affirmative.
Alright. So what we're gonna do
We are the sons of Sanguinius.
is just belt the absolute tits off these things.
Haze, brothers. With precision, brothers.
Oh, they
Lands
max
being
moved, didn't
approved,
they?
awaiting orders.
And then we're gonna
Zone established.
watch them.
We are the blood blades of Skyfall.
Really? I was gonna say, if you didn't kill that second one, I was gonna be very upset.
Sanguinius watches over us.
Who else needs heals? Who needs heals?
Of course.
They need
The
heals.
blood is strong. Do not falter.
Because I'm gonna get very bad touch.
Go
Fuck, he
where I
needs
am
heals.
needed.
I'm gonna get very bad touch once this comes full circle and I get up here.
We die for the Imperium.
So I'd like to try and have everything healed up.
There can only be victory.
I think everything's dead. I think.
Yes. For the Emperor.
Or they are
We fight
grand.
and we die for the Imperium.
On the move.
I'm pretty sure that's everything. And then the final wave comes when I start this.
Sanguinius watches over us.
Secure the munitions
Mark the
bunker.
bunkers secure.
Oi, that...
We'll take what we need. The logistician will catalogue the rest.
With strength.
Oh dear. That
Anti-grav ready.
wasn't how that was supposed to go. I'm just gonna hide this little dude back here.
Affirmative. For the Emperor.
Heal him up again.
They will fear to tread close.
Now comes 3 turns of holding against the Tyranids. When I wasn't ready for the first turn. Oh, this is gonna be horrible. I didn't think it'd automatically start. I thought I'd have to, like, initialize it. Go to the spot and initialize it like it was when I was getting the gene seeds. Progenoid glands. Call them whatever you want. Nope.
Victory for
We're
the
just
Bloodblades.
going.
Victory for Skyfall.
To hell with everything, we're just going. Oh dear, okay.
Roger that.
On my honor.
So like, I'm pretty sure I can put a land speeder in there and it'll shoot over the barricade, but I'm not 100% sure about that.
Moving. We are the sons of Sanguinius.
I am ready to help.
With speed.
Assault Marines ready. Affirmative.
Alright, let's get the heavy bolters on these guys. Not
Your
ideal.
orders. Look past their haze, brothers.
Definitely not ideal.
For Sanguinius.
Can I get some bolt pistol ammo into that? That's a no. Well, they killed him, didn't they? One survived on 1 health. You little shit.
My vengeance will be final.
When the day is darkest, we prevail through control.
Oh, you fucking for real? Have a fucking laugh. Get away from me, you nasty little poison spitters. Oh, it didn't stop him. Rude. Usually it suppresses him. The funny thing is, if these guys have the flamers and something tries to do that, the flamers just barbecue the whole group.
You will fall before me. Their death is our only option.
Land speeder crew awaiting orders. On the move.
We fight and we die for the Imperium.
Go, Space Marines! I have faith. I may have made a very critical error by moving him up there. Oh no, he's alright. He's all good.
We are just and righteous before the eyes of the Emperor.
In Heavy Bolter, I trust.
With speed.
And I'm just kind of keeping that guy there.
We are the walls.
I'm just trying to keep him away. So hopefully he doesn't get killed and I lose that veterancy point. This is 3 of 3 turns, so after this, whatever's left is it. There's a lot of flesh borer groups. Yes, shoot my heavy armor. Shoot my heavy armor, they care.
On Balfora,
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
should the Emperor will it, on Balfora, I will die.
Okay.
Need a scout?
I don't think there's anything left over here, so I can probably move these guys. Move them forward. That could have gone so much better.
Anti-grav ready. Got it.
We are the sons of Sanguinius. The Swarm has no right to live.
You tried, buddy, you tried.
My vengeance will be final.
I don't really think anything needs healing. I suppose I can just top this group up.
Do not falter. The sanguinary priesthood serves the will of the chapter.
Just keep topping groups up, I suppose.
Ready for recon.
We are the lords of the assault doctrine.
I figure if I just keep culling the groups instead of actually killing them, because they're just going to keep pushing up. Like, I don't know how many of these have flesh borers. 2, 3. Alright, they all have flesh borers, but if I just keep culling groups, that means the amount of incoming damage when they get their turn should, you know, be significantly less than killing like a whole group. Like, there's only one left of this group. It's better to just sort of cull a whole group than it is to, you know, finish off one from another group, in my opinion. It's like, look at that guy. 2 shots, what do you fucking do? What's that gonna do? I mean, We'll excuse the fact that everybody's having a crack at Brother Arturo, but that aside, that's alright. He'll use his fancy heal next turn. On himself. Maybe. If he survives that long.
I am the sword of Sanguinius.
Empower. Whoosh. There we go. Look at that. Perfect. Then I can
My
give
fury will be fast.
that to them.
We are the walls. We are the guns.
It's not the buff. So then I can just use like my heroes to clear out the groups that have like one in them or something, even though he ran away, but like this. Oh. There's one there, for example. So that, to me, makes more sense than trying to clear out a whole group with, you know, a whole group of my Space Marines.
Close combat support.
Lining up anti-swarm firing solution.
Just makes the action point usage seem a lot more sensible, I guess. I don't know what word you'd use. So now I really need to get rid of those. Do you all shoot at that? What the hell?
Ready to strike.
What am I paying you people? Nothing. Maybe I shouldn't be paying you. What the fuck?
With strength. Open fire.
2 health. 2. Oh, did he move through? He did. He moved through their attack zone. Their melee zone. So did they. F. F. They moved through 2 zones. They got hit twice. Sweet.
Under fire.
They get 2 attacks next turn. No, they're facing the wrong way. One of them's about to croak.
I am ready
safe.
to help.
Oh no, Brother Arcturo.
You will fall before me.
Alright, these guys get 2 fucking turns. Let rip.
Come, brothers. Battle awaits.
Alright.
Death to the Xeno swarm.
There's only one in that group. How alive are they? Very. There's no way he's gonna die at this point.
Ready for recon.
With it. Really, what are these 3 gonna do? Move through their zone of control and get overwhelmed and lose their move.
There can only be victory.
Biff!
We are the sons of Sanguinius.
Shoot it all! Everything, shoot at this one guy.
As you anticipated. The priest continues to natter in my ear about the Primaris. They have
560.
not yet shown any sign of the Black Rage, but we have both witnessed the thirst present within them. They don't yet understand the tightening of their cheeks, the sanguine flush of their skin come battle. No matter how well they think they hide it, these Primaris share our blood, and its defects. The red thirst claws at their hearts.
One requisition
See
unit.
what becomes of it once they face the beast that killed Pentasio.
No
Know your
requisition
duty
actions
and
left.
discharge it
Rip.
above all else.
Unfortunately,
That is the
though,
core
I don't think I
of
can
an
bring one of
Astartes
them.
being.
Can I? 560.
And the reason I am led to these festering pits.
Take that out into the
I have my
reserve.
duty to Pentasio.
No, still
and
not good
to
enough.
our company. To have survived Leviathan, only to be laid low by these scrap.
It's a bit rude,
ruins.
isn't it?
I do not deserve the honor of recovering his name. But if it is the Emperor's will,
I don't even know what map this
see it
is. Oh, yes, I do. Ew.
the priest continues to natter in my ear about the Primaris.
I don't like this map. And
They
these
have not
guys are no
yet
good
shown
here.
any sign of the Black
Sorry,
Rage,
lads.
But we have both witnessed the thirst present within.
505, that's shocking, isn't it?
They don't yet understand the tightening of their cheeks, the sanguine flush of their skin come battle. No matter how well they think they hide it, these Primaris share our blood and its defects. The red thirst claws at their hearts. Let us see what becomes of it once they face the beast that killed Pentasio. Know your duty and discharge it above all else. That is the core of an Astartes being. And the reason
I found out that this frag grenade, by the way, it doesn't just, even though it says it only adds it to intercessors, it doesn't.
and to
It actually adds frag grenades to the sisters as well.
Leviathan, only to be laid low by
Which
these
makes the
scrap
sisters like
rebels.
really, really good because otherwise they're just
Not deserve
poverty
the
pack
honor of
units.
recovering his name. But if it is the Emperor's will,
Oh, that said though, this is where I am going to call it. I will be continuing this, however, so because it's kind of like a whole new game because it's got new features. Yeah, so although I think that it's given me a lot less than it usually does.
the priest
It kind of makes it really, really weird now because you're like army management. I'm like, oh, I really want to try and squeeze these guys in here to make the most of, you know,
We have both
these
witnessed the thirst present within them.
the veterancy
They
stuff.
don't yet understand the tightening of their cheeks, the sanguine flush of their skin come battle.
But
No matter how
it is
well
what it
they
is,
think they hide
unfortunately.
it,
Anyway,
these Primaris
I'm gonna keep
share
at
our
this.
blood
So
and its defects.
hope to see you tuning in
red thirst
tomorrow.
claws at their hearts.
Take care. Meow.
Let us see what becomes of it once they